It's time now for the Peter Channel Love Clock News. It's late Saturday, June 19th, 2016. Good day, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. Late at 11 o'clock. News and on our top story at 11 o'clock, and it's late Sunday night is scalding heat killed at least 4 people this weekend in Arizona and West, stroking at least 5 major wildfires across the desert southwestern 40 said Sunday. Washington. Donald Trump suggested Sunday that the United States should seriously consider propping Muslims inside the country as a terrorism fighter tool. The latest example of the Republican presidential nominee and weighed in increasingly backing. Supporters of the growing anti-Donald Trump movement were not planning Sunday to raise money for the Stafford Possible Legal Defense Fund as they asked new recruits to help spread the word over less than a month until the Republican National Convention. Anton Yelchin died Sunday, 27th, spoke at the length at THR Scott Farmer 2011. European Union countries warned Britain on Brexit. European leave says supporters of Britain leaving the European Union campaign near the Parliament in London last week. The anti-establishment five-star movement has made big gains in Italy, winning mayoral races and Roman turn. Early results show. Israeli troops demolished sheds along the Palestinians near Yada in the West Bank on Sunday. 13 children and 1 adult died Sunday after 3 tourist boats capsized during a storm in northwest Russia, officials said. Orlando, Florida. U.S. Attorney General Edward Lynch said on Sunday that the FBI will release a partial transcript of the conversations between the gunman within the Polsky nightclub and Orlando police negotiators. Washington. Top National Rifle Association officials split Sunday with Donald Trump's position in armed club cause and a good idea. Phoenix at 118 as heat wave scorches the southwest United States. A second former Vanderbilt football player was convicted Saturday in the rape of an unconscious woman in a dormitory room almost 3 years after the incident occurred. Tokyo, Asian stocks gained early on Monday as resident expectations on British border to remain in the European Union lift the risk sentiment and the pound jumped against its peers. You can buy an electric car. Natalie will students are seeing the wonder powerful of electricity and all clean the benefits associated with the hidden truck industry as well. Disney's Pixar's Finding Dory debuted number 1 at the massive box office this weekend and has spent $136.2 million from 4,305 theaters, an average of $31,634 per theater. In Saugus, Massachusetts, a 13-year-old boy has pulled from a Walden pond. Saugus police city report a swimmer in distress in the Lynn Woods reservation just before 2 p.m. Sunday. Responding officers and emergency personnel looked into the bar about 2:30 p.m. and tried to restrain him. In the last update, we know, unfortunately, it didn't come with a happy ending as the 13-year-old boy was pronounced dead. Giant Ice Age species, including elephant-sized sloths and powerful saber-toothed cats, which once roamed the windspread plains of the past during South America, were finally felled by a perfect storm of rapidly warming economy and humans. The summer solstice upon us. Monday, June 20 will be the longest day throughout 16 when living in the North Equator. If pagan witches are your thing, this is possibly a big moment for you. Entrepreneurs across the country are rushing to return fees to the seek of arts and the sales fuel. Flooding the market with the slow products, some of them are proven unquestionable that promise to keep consumers safe. Aerobic exercise 4 hours after a mobilization test for the dark exercise right afterwards was linked to the proof recall a series of test experiments. Okay, take a look at New England Insularts in Methuen, Massachusetts at Mobile Accident with wires dotted conveyor pin. Oak Street at Wooded Green Circle, Bisfield Fire, E5, E6, Rescue 1, A2, Car 2, large General 2, P2 at the scene of a single vehicle accident. Car struck on the pole with the wires down in their Arkansas crews were on scene with a part of the life nutrition. Avoid their times. And one patient advanced last ward at large general hospital. The patient was extricated. And a Dorchester A3, A10, A11, A19, Division 2, C8 on the scene of a mobile accident with injuries, Top Avenue, Blue Hill Avenue, Division 3 for the lease. 8 transports. Peter Channel News Hub, 11:04 on this late Sunday night. Time now for a traffic and transit report. Let's study up in Rhode Island and Eastern Connecticut, where 95 minutes stop on time. Little slow after the new London stretch, but highways and byways of Rhode Island and Eastern Connecticut are looking good. Southeastern Massachusetts, 95 minutes northbound side, so for Route 1 and Sharon all the way at Clay Street in Sharon. Mass Pike at the eastbound side, little slow before Route 1 trail western and Hillbreaks again before the Prue Tunnel on the Mass Pike in Boston. 495 minutes northbound side, little slow from Westford all the way down the low to 495 on both ends, also a large stretch, but highways and byways of Massachusetts are looking good, but 91 on the northbound side. Little slow before Route 57 in Agawam. Up in Northern New England, Falmouthsburg main trip back between 295 and 95, slow go. Spalding trip back around the Rochester New Hampshire stretch a little slow on both ends. I-87 on both ends around Route 11 before the Canadian border, slow. I-87 at southbound side, a little slow after the Plattsburgh stretch. Down in Connecticut, 95 on both ends, a little slow to the Guilford stretch. 95 at the northbound side, a little slow in Bridgeport. I-84 on the westbound side, it is slow for the Waterbury stretch. I-84 to the westbound side, a little slow at I-90 with Hartford, Connecticut. And I-84 to the westbound side, a little slow at Newtown, Connecticut. 95 at the northbound side, a little slow to Bridgeport stretch. And 95 at the southbound side, so from separate all the way at 287. 95 on both ends, a little slow to the Bucks to the George Washington Bridge. Lincoln to the lid, slow both ends. 495 on the westbound side, so from Hempstead all the way to the Brooklyn. 278 on both ends, so from the Brooklyn all the way to the Law Expressway for the Brooklyn Bridge. Belt Parkway on westbound side, little slow at 678. 678 on the northbound side, a little slow from the JFK Airport all the way at there. The LaGuardia Airport. But highways and byways in New York City are looking good. New Jersey Turnpike and Garden State Parkway. Garden State Parkway is looking good. 695 on the westbound side. It's slow from 95 to 83 in Baltimore. Baltimore Harbor Tunnel on the southbound side, a little slow. 267 in the eastbound side, a little slow for the Capital Beltway. And 660 on the westbound side, a little slow in Manassas. I-81 on the northbound side, a little slow around the after I-70. Pennsylvania Turnpike on the westbound side, a little slow before I-79. 190 on the southbound side, a little slow after Niagara Falls, New York, after the Canadian border. And in the Midwest, it is looking good except on I-65 on the northbound side, a little slow in Lafayette. I-94 on the southbound side, it is low from Joliet to Chicago. And 74 in the eastbound side, a little slow in Peoria. I-75 on the southbound side, a little slow after the Chattanooga stretch. I-20 on the westbound side, a little slow west of the Atlanta city limits. I-75 on the southbound side, a little slowed down just around Spring Hill, Florida. And 35 north and southbound side, a little slow around Duluth, Minnesota. And 25 on the northbound side, slow north of Denver. And take a look at MBTA alerts. Worcester train, line train 25, 16:11 p.m. from Worcester is canceled today. Passenger transportation and destination, which is alternate. Fort Frank line train 2718, 10:35 p.m. from Fort Park canceled today. Passenger transportation and destination. Frank line train 2717, 9:20 p.m. from South Station to cancel today. The next southbound train at Springfield Park, South Station 11:20 p.m. Greenbush line train 24, 9:30 p.m. from Greenbush to cancel today. Passengers seek alternate transportation to the destination. Kingston Plymouth line train 2040, 9:37 p.m. from Kingston to cancel today. Passengers seek alternate transportation to the destination. And on the Conveyor Rail, it's looking good. Ferries are looking good, and on the subway, still on the next one, spirits moderate to the traffic. Peter Chell News time, 11 to 9 p.m. on this late Sunday night, and it's time now for a weather report. And take a look at radar, and it shows a line of rain showers off the middle central coast of Long Island, New York, and a little line of rain showers off the New Hampshire main coast. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. For tonight, we're going to have some most good skies about 34 degrees, top at about 6 miles an hour, gusts at 22 miles an hour. For Monday, south skies about 82 degrees, top at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Monday night, check the shot after 3 a.m. Increased skies below the line, 59 degrees, top about 7 to 9 miles an hour. Anticipation is 30%. New business about less than 10 minutes possible. Tuesday, check the shot, that's what before 1 p.m. Then Slight change of shots, but Princess Cup at 84 degrees. Once about 7 to 10 miles an hour. Concentration 30%. New wave about 3 to 4 inches and 100 miles. Possible thunderstorms. Tonight, podcast come at 58 degrees. No force about 3 to 6 miles an hour for Wednesday. Most of the most coast come at about 37 degrees. Thursday, most of the podcast come at 70 to about 55 degrees. Friday, most of the podcast come at 70 to about 56 degrees. Saturday, most of the most coast come at 82 about 58 degrees. And for Sunday, most of the skies about 84 degrees. Currently, not near it is a 59 degrees first skies. Humidity 87%. 15 degrees Celsius. That's going to be for the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news. It's late. Sunday night, June 19th, 2016. Peter said, good night. I'll see you tomorrow morning in the morning. Good night.